Well, hello, Leo. This is Dawn Priolet, and this is your Love Tarot reading for the time period of March 2nd through, oh, excuse me, yeah, March 2nd through April 2nd. And I'm going to get right into this, but I do want to say that I have offered to the other signs what I call a love map session with me. And this is a complimentary session that I'm offering. Now, I normally charge $97 for this session. So I am extending this because, of course, you're just now finding out about this. And I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to get these videos out. But there's quite a bit of preparation and time involved with uploading and everything. And so I know that you all can appreciate that. But anyhow, I'm going to put the link below this video. The Love Map session is really a session to help you to see specifically what it is that you're bringing into relationships that is blocking you from having a real legendary love relationship. And it doesn't matter if you're looking for love or if you already have someone in your life. This session can help you to really get clear. And towards the end of the session, we're not going to just bring up what is blocking you. We're actually going to start that clearing process. So check the link below this video. Or just go to my website, www.dawnpriolet.com, and go into schedule an appointment, and it is called a love map session. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start your reading. Now, Leo, this is from the Curándote con los Ángeles. This is from the deck by Doreen Virtue, Healing with the Angels. And this one actually flew right out of the deck. Amistad, friendship. And so the message that I got with this is that, Leo, you need to ask yourself whether, you're already in a relationship or you're looking for a relationship. You need a partner who is really your best friend. So you need to ask yourself, if you're in a relationship with somebody or you're dating somebody, is this somebody that I can actually talk to like a friend? Is this someone that I can actually count on like a friend? Is this somebody who's there for me? That's what you really need to consider. And for some of you, it may be that someone that started out to be your friend may move into another level, may move into a romance. And this could be a very good thing for you, because that's what you really need, is somebody who's going to be your friend and not just have this chemical, erotic kind of attraction, which tends to, it's very addicting, I'll give you that. But it also tends to be the road that leads right to hell for many people, because it is so addictive. So yes, friendship is what you need, Leo. And the second card is Aprobación en sí mismo, which means self-approval. So the angels are wanting you to know that this is going to be a big energy for you this month, is really fostering self-approval and relying a lot less on what other people think. And to me, that's really the point with romantic relationships. So many women are wanting to ask the question, does he like me? And I say, the question you need to ask is, do I really like him? Is this a person who I can count on to be there for me? Not just does he like me? It's not really about that. It's about, is this somebody who you can count on? Is this a friend? Is this someone who does what he says he's going to do? Is this someone who really stands up for you and shows up for you? Because that's what you really want in a man who is going to be protective and that's a well-balanced man, is someone who wants to give and wants to protect. Now, the third energy that is coming up this month is perdonar, which means forgive. And what came up immediately with this one is your need to forgive yourself for all the times that you think you screwed up in relationships in particular, probably in a lot of other things as well. But, you kind of end up shutting your heart down when you don't forgive yourself. And you won't, it's like on an unconscious level, you will not allow yourself to have the reward of having the wonderful, loving relationship because you still feel like on some level that you don't deserve it. Why? Because of all of the mistakes that you've made in the past. So that's what this card is about, the need to forgive yourself. And, yes, it is about forgiving past loves, past people that you've been in relationship with, but you won't do that until you forgive yourself for, because that's really the crux of it, is that you're more angry at yourself than you are at them. There's probably somewhere in you that's saying, how could I have been so stupid? How could I have been such an idiot? Or, there may have been mistakes that you made where you absolutely knew better, and yet you still did it over and over and over again. And that's part of what this love map session is there to uncover and to help you get through. So going into the rest of the reading with the Rider-Waite deck, this is the How to Find Love spread. And so the first card is represents you and the issues that are surrounding you. And I actually pulled a second card on this to get more insight into this, because the card for that was the Five of Pentacles. And immediately what I got with that is that you're feeling really deprived of love. It may be that you've shut your heart down, because the Perdonar card came up, forgiveness. And it may be that you've shut your heart down, and that's why nothing is happening. Because you may say, oh, I really, really want to be in a relationship and I'm open to it. And maybe you are on a conscious level, but 97% of you is unconscious. Okay? So there may be the 97% that's saying, nope, you don't deserve it yet. Look what you did with that one. Look what you did 10 years ago with that guy. Look at that big mistake you made. And it's being very, very critical. And so you shut yourself down. And that's why these are two people walking literally out in the cold. And that's the way you're feeling right now, like you're out in the cold, deprived. And the Lover's card, this, for me, this right away spoke about, your hopes and your desires to have a real soulmate relationship. But it's this feeling of scarcity due to the fact that you haven't forgiven yourself. And so you still have to be punished for what you did. On some level, it's like, no, I screwed up. I have to punish myself. I can't let that happen again. And if I let this go, I won't get the lesson. So that's the energy you're showing up with. Now, the second card I picked is your behavioral patterns that are influencing your life. Queen of Cups in reverse. This one is pretty self-explanatory. Queen of Cups, when she's upright like this, she can wear her heart on her sleeve. She can talk about her feelings and her emotions very easily. She's very well balanced. When it comes up in the reverse, it's kind of the opposite. Not very well balanced emotionally. Still got a lot of emotional baggage from the past. Again, it goes back to that self-forgiveness thing. And also your upbringing. This has to do with childhood trauma, sexual abuse, and other types of abuse. And for some of you, it wasn't even necessarily abuse per se. It was more of a criticism. You felt very criticized. And so it really broke your confidence, your self-approval. So that is something that needs to be healed. Now, the third card, this one is an area where you need further growth in order for you to have that legendary love. The Empress in reverse. The Empress is the Earth Mother. She's very motherly. She's very giving, very generous, sexually and otherwise. It came up in reverse. So the what I got out of that is you need to stop being so generous. You need to stop always doing for other people. And especially in a romantic relationship, you're always doing. You're always chasing and you don't even realize you're doing it. You're always trying to please him, thinking that that's going to keep him around. And actually what ends up happening is he ends up running in the opposite direction. Because guess what? You remind him of his mother. So you need to stop that. Stop being motherly to him. Unless that's what you want, is to be somebody's mommy. Sorry to put things so succinctly. I am a Gemini, so we do tend to say things like straight from the cuff. But, I'm here to speak the truth as I see it at the time. So, there you have it. So now the fifth card is an area that you need to liberate in order to find the love in your life that you're looking for. So I pulled a Page of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles normally has to do with news about money, could be job, career. So I pulled another card to clarify that, and I got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Normally, Eight of Pentacles is you're working hard at something. Maybe you're going back to school, getting some kind of education. But it came up in the reverse. So what I want to say for you, Leo, is that part of what is blocking you is self-approval, self-esteem around your work life and your ability to earn a living. Comes right back to that. And so you also have a lot of things to forgive around that. There's a lot of things that you coulda, shoulda, woulda done, and it didn't happen. And there's forgiveness needed there. And also they're saying, again, not only do you need to look for a friend, but you need to be like your best friend. And believe me, your best friend would never be as critical of you as you are. So they're saying that the other thing is, for some of you, this may mean that you're actually working so hard, trying to get your money situation figured out, trying to get your finances in order, that right now it's really getting in the way because you just don't have anything left to give. Like at the end of the day, you're just exhausted and, that's it. That's all I can do. So that's something that needs to be freed up. You know, you need to work on your money and your career. So, wow, Leo, I hope that this has been helpful. You've gotten some insight from this. Again, check my link below, and if you need a personal reading as well, go to my website, dawnpriolette.com, and you can get a more personal reading. So, until next time, I'll see you in the next video.